Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So today is Monday, guys, and it's around 11:45. And I'm coming on because originally I was going to take you guys with me to get my stress test done. I was going to vlog that and just show everything that was going on and everything. But honestly, I'm going to be 100% honest. Most of you probably know that I was having some anxiety about having the test done. I've had it done before, probably like 10, 12 years ago. And it wasn't a bad test or anything. It's just, I'm just paranoid. I don't know what's going on. But last night, when I went to bed, I had a panic attack. I literally couldn't breathe. Like, I just did not want to do it today. So I got it this morning and I canceled it and rescheduled it for a couple of weeks from now. So get myself prepared again and get that done. I have to eventually, it has to be done, number one, for my health. Number two, I need to probably have this test done for the surgery because, of my issues or whatever. So it's gonna have to be done eventually, but I just did not feel emotionally ready for it today. So don't judge me, guys. I know I'm a little bit of a baby, but that's the way it is. And so, that's it. So I wanted to come on because I'm getting some stuff done today. I just took out all the Tupperwares and all the stuff in the refrigerator that needs to be emptied out, wiped it down kind of simply today, and now I'm going to get some dishes done. So I figured I'd come on and I'll show you guys kind of what I'm doing today. And I'm going to do the dishes, and so I figured I would chat with you guys while I'm doing the dishes. So, let me lower these a little bit.
Lower. Just a little bit.
Alright. So, yeah, so, I was having such issues with worrying about doing the test. And I guess I just probably really thought it and just got myself into a mess in my head. So so that's that. So, I was wrestling with, because my family is like, oh, you have to have it done, and everybody's like driving me crazy, pushing me to do it, and I know I have to have it done, you know what I mean? I know that, but I just didn't want to do it. So anyway, that's that with that whole situation. So I'm gonna do these dishes. And I don't know, I'm gonna clean the microwave down and just do a few things in the kitchen here. Maybe fill some of my herbs that need to be filled and all of that. And so hang out with you guys and just chat a little bit. Sorry about the noise, but doing dishes, gotta get these done. So this was all the Tupperwares that were in the refrigerator. Half-eaten food or, leftovers, obviously. String beans and leftover dinners and stuff, but not too bad. We basically, I made that bow tie pasta a couple of days ago, last week, or 3 or 4 days ago, and I was glad because Billy ate it all week. He finished it off basically. There was only a little bit left, so it didn't go to waste, but it's hard. It's really hard to judge because I don't want to make not enough food, so I always end up making a little bit too much food, and of course that's waste and you throw it out. But so I definitely, he's really being ridiculous right now.
What?
You're being awfully noisy right now.
Sorry, trying to get stuff done like you are.
So I try to, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Comment down below if you guys have trouble with pasta. Because if I have to make pasta for people, sorry, I always end up making too much. Because it never looks like enough.
Every time.
Like a pound of pasta is probably good for 4 people. But to me, I would think you need more than a pound for 4 people. But then when you make it, you know, it does go so much further than you think it goes, you know? So I'm trying to get better at that. I don't think I'll ever, I really don't think I'll ever master that, but that's okay. That's okay.
It's okay, you're gonna pump out that someday.
So guys, what do you think about those gas prices? Woo! I'm telling you. Believe, I'm not gonna get into whose fault it is. Or it's anybody's fault. All I know is that it's bad. I don't know how they expect us to get to work. Well, not me, but people get to work and actually make a profit. You know, you gotta work, you gotta drive to work. And, you know, the more gas you have to put in your car, the less profit you have in your paycheck, you know? It's just crazy what's going on. I don't know.
So sorry people are gonna commute now each way.
I mean, yeah, people that have to commute really are screwed. You know, and like I say to my husband, what are we gonna do? And he's like, what can you do? You're gonna get gas and you're gonna go on with your life. What do you know? But it's not, you know, I know you have to do it and stuff, but there are people out there that, you know, need to feed their families, and it's like, okay, do I get gas or do I get a loaf of bread? You know what I mean? Or not a loaf of bread, a piece of meat for dinner, you know? So, I don't know, it's rough.
The problem is now though, if you don't get the gas, you're not gonna ever get
What?
The problem is right now, if you don't get the gas, then you can't get the piece of meat, you're ready to go to work.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. See, it all, you know, if you don't go to work, then if you don't go to work, then you don't have the money to get the gas and to get the meat. So, you know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. So, I don't know. I guess we all just have to do what we can. And, you know, I remember years ago, God, even when I was a teenager or whatever, even, you know, older years, being married and having young kids and all that, you know, you lived paycheck to paycheck, and you know, you had to put if you had $5, you were able to put $5 in the car, and at least gave you a little bit, you know, a little bit of gas, enough to ride around town or whatever. But crazy, $5. What is $5 going to give you today? Zippo. Maybe you'll be able to pull out of the gas station. That's about it. I don't know, guys. Hopefully we can just all hold on, cut corners every way we possibly can. That's why, you know, trying to budget better and try to make your food last longer and your, you know, everything last longer, get more for your money. I think that's a good idea. So I'm definitely thinking more when, you know, you food shop, because like everything in the food store is more expensive. Like I used to go to Aldi and get a week's worth of food for 6 people for probably about 140, 50, 60 bucks. Now, I could be buying the same food, even at Aldi, and it's costing me like it's costing me like $220. So it's definitely a good $60, $70, $80 more, you know what I mean? Because everything has gone up, and not only that, the things have gone up, and then they shrink everything. So you're not getting as much as you think, because they do it slowly, and you don't realize it, you know? So, just the way of the world. It really is just the way of the world. So, I don't know, guys. All I know is that I'm not here to preach, but I am here to say, you know, we have one life, and, you know, you still got to go for that ice cream cone. You still got to go to that movie. You know, try to do it in a different way. Like, you know, when we were raising the kids up, you know, when they were young, we would, you know, want to go to the movies, and we lived paycheck to paycheck. I mean, you know, we had our electric bill had to be paid, our car payment, our car insurance, our rent. Those things all came first, but when we had a chance to you know, take the kids to a movie, we would do it if we could afford it, swing it that week. We would do it, and then what we would do was to make it easier. I'd take a big pocketbook, empty my whole big pocketbook out. You know, we'd pop our own popcorn at home. I'd put it in Ziploc bags for them. We'd, you know, and I'd stick water bottles in there. Occasionally, we would buy a soda or whatever. But when we didn't have the extra money, we would still go to the movies. We would still do things, you know, because, you know, you have to, you know, you go out and you work every day, and you gotta do something with that money than only paying bills. Because if you just pay bills, you know, and I'm not even talking a lot of money, like, you know, I'm talking about, you know, going for that, you know, cup of coffee or that ice cream cone, or, you know, very simple things that don't cost money, a lot of money, but giving yourself a little bit of something in your family, you know, it just makes you feel better, and it makes you feel like, you know, you're working for something. You're not just working to pay everybody else, you know. But, you know, it's hard. It's not an easy thing, but there are a lot of joys in life you can find. Believe me, guys, I'm not the most positive person in the world. I'm really not, you know. Oh, he went, when I opened up the door, he ran in the bedroom. He ran on the bed, so I was like, all right. Brody's in the bedroom. So, you know, I'm just trying to say, just find a little joy in life. Because, you know, life goes so fast, and, you know, it is what it is. But find the joy, guys. Find the joy in the little things. You know? Water's burning hot. So the weather up here in upstate New York today, right now, it's about, I think it's about 38, 40 degrees. It's supposed to be like up to 50 today. Yesterday was not too, well, yeah, yesterday it was cold. It was really cold, and it was windy. It was very windy, so it was like there was a wind chill, which is not good. So, yeah. But we went to see a venue. We looked at a venue for Julie's wedding. Very nice place. It was like a castle kind of place up in New York here. It was very beautiful. We loved it. We liked it. But there are like 2 or 3 things that are deal breakers for them that they particularly want. So it's definitely a contender, a top contender, but there's another place we're going to be looking at upstate from us next Sunday, and this is one of Julie's favorite places. It's in PA, Pennsylvania, and it's really like rustic, and she wants she's having her wedding in October of 2023, and because she wants fall. She wants foliage and all that, and this place is beautiful for all the foliage, you know. So this place we went to yesterday was very beautiful, but it doesn't have as much foliage. It's not going to have as much foliage as she wants. So, and then there was another thing, you know, where the ceremony was kind of like right in front of the castle, and people can drive by and stuff, so she wasn't crazy about that. There was a few things, you know, that were kind of not their favorite situation. So, yeah, so we're going to go look at the one in Pennsylvania, and I have a feeling that one's going to be the right one, I think, as long as it, you know, doesn't have any stuff that's not a deal breaker, you know. So we'll see. But it's a lot of fun, and I'm doing the bridal shower. Me and Julie's maid of honor, who is her best friend, and Jenny's her maid of honor too. She's got 2 maid of honors, Jenny and Julie's friend Evangeline. So she's really good with everything, so she's gonna help me. Alright guys, so it's a little while later. Well, it's kind of probably 3 or 4 hours later. I'm sitting in the living room, I'm cooking dinner as I'm sitting in here. I wanted to show you the dogs. Brody, lounging. We're making tonight, what's for dinner is London broil, and I'm making French fries and tater tots, and I'm making a sweet potato for myself and probably corn, and I am heating up the leftover American tomatoes from last night that Bill will have for dinner. So that's what I'm doing, just kind of hanging out, kind of like a lazy day. After the some of the cleaning that I did this morning, like I showed you guys. Didn't do too much today, just a little bit. But I got a little something done, so that's good. So yeah, feeling kind of, I don't know, I feel off. I feel really off, guys. I don't know what's going on. I gotta talk to my doctor and see, he wanted to give me another add to my pill regimen for the antidepressant, an extra, like a mood pill, but the insurance won't cover it, so he's just gonna raise my my antidepressant. So I have to call him tomorrow and see if he could do that, because something's going on. Don't know what it is, but something's going on. Struggling a little bit, but I'm trying to hang in there and push myself to do the things that I have to do and want to do, and that's it. Oh, look at the life he's got. Don't they have such a terrible life, these dogs? Look at this one on his throne over here. What are you doing, Bubbles? What are you doing? They got the life, guys. Jenny's doing a TikTok video. So I'm going to go in there and check the London broil and see what's going on. Dad! We're going to walk the door. So here's the London broil, guys. I got one piece back in the oven because I felt like it needed a little bit more. Because, you know, we like it rare, but I don't like it raw. So this is just on the verge, but it's perfect. So I put the other piece in and just getting my plate ready. Alright guys, so here's my plate. This is what's for dinner tonight. I'm gonna eat and eat my dinner, and that's that.